Should you ever follow your intuitive yes when you're touching someone? This is Reid from ReidAboutSex.com.
I intuit that this is Cathy Bartuli from the intimacydojo.com. Yes, it's coming to me now. I've intuited it.
So I was at a play party, and I love going to play parties just to be reminded of the joy of people touching each other and enjoying sex. And I also get to practice my yeses and nos, and it's like kind of like climbing the Himalayas to me. It's not always very easy, but it's often very growth inducing.
And you might lose a finger or a toe. I don't know.
No, it's challenging.
Oh, it's challenging. I thought that frostbite is not what. That's where.
Generally, not the play parties I've been, but I don't know what you go to. So I was at a play party, and this gentleman and I had a nice dialogue earlier in the day, and we felt there was some kinship in our beliefs, and yes,
kinship.
And we were at the play party, and he asked to cuddle, and I said yes. And we were cuddling, and all of a sudden, we were cuddling for a few minutes, and then it was just this.
Boob.
And I was like,
boob.
That's not cuddling. And he said, no, but I was going with my intuitive yes with you.
And intuitive yes.
Don't do that.
Well, why not? Justify. I mean, again, this is a white guy asking a woman, justify yourself, woman. But why, if I was cuddling with him and I, put my finger up against his butthole because my intuitive yes was telling me to, why would that be bad, Cathy? I mean, it's all about love. It's all about connecting, human growth.
But the thing was, I felt very shut down when he did that. I was enjoying the cuddle. I was starting to relax. I didn't know him very well, but my body was like, oh, okay. But it was like a minute later, we were like, he was going well past my boundaries. I shut down. I pulled away emotionally from him and told him no. And again, getting to practice, I think it's a continuous, it's never just gets super easy. I had to, because I felt like we'd had a good connection, and I was disappointed, but I was like, this is not cuddling. And I think he was very upset that I shut him down. But
is there no such thing as an intuitive yes? I'm playing devil's advocate right now. I know I have my opinion, but this is more for everyone's benefit, I hope. And please don't mistake me being playful and Cathy and I, cracking jokes. I mean, what we're talking about is very serious. Yes. It's serious in that the consequences and just how it makes people feel is very deep. We're just trying to be entertaining or edutaining at least. So please, if my cavalier nature seems like I'm disrespecting what we're talking about, that's not my intention. I'm trying to be playful with the fact that, some people really believe in an intuitive yes, and I'm going to challenge that.
So I'm probably more on the intuitive yes side than you are, but
explain.
Yes. So if I've played with someone a bunch of times and I know they'll speak up, I don't necessarily check and we know what we like with each other. The checking in every can I do this? Can I do this? I don't do that as much.
Okay.
But
that's somebody you know.
That's someone I know.
So there's a relatedness, there's a history, and there's it sounds like a history of negotiation and communication.
And knowing that person will speak up if they don't like something, or if they do like, please do this, and they'll listen to my no. At that point, I tend to be less strict about asking for things, just kind of flowing with what feels good to both of us in the moment.
But if you've already negotiated it,
we may have negotiated sex, but let's go fool around.
Yeah.
But I haven't negotiated. Can I touch you here now?
Okay, So here's my question. This is what's interesting to me. So whoever that person is in your life, you've got that person. They ask you to cuddle. Then they do the boob move.
Yeah.
What's your response?
If I'm relaxed enough that it feels good, I probably respond nicely.
But again, does that mean your definition of cuddling shifted?
No, we're going into something different. We're not cuddling anymore.
But there was no check-in.
But we've gone probably down that path a few times.
So how does that make it okay?
I think.
Please speak to our audience.
Yeah, to me, it's doing it multiple times. It doesn't give. Either of us can say no at that moment, but there doesn't necessarily, to me, have to be a verbal check-in, because we've had fun down that path before, and we've gone down that path together before.
Okay.
So
what negotiation has shifted for you.
Yeah, there's a relaxed ease between us. And I don't feel the need to necessarily, like, may I put my hand on your shoulder now? May I stroke your arm now? Like, we've kind of gone down the path a few times and we're like, yeah, we both like going down that path.
What do you think, audience, about these answers? We've got more videos to shoot, so please leave a comment. We've gone down this path before. This is not your first video.
What if it is?
Well, then hit subscribe.
Thanks for tuning in, Sex Geek. If you would like to continue with the brain sex, do me a favor and click subscribe right here. If you'd like to watch me on social media, that's where you're going to go. Next video, maybe? And if you really would like your own Sex Geek t-shirt, please click right here, right now. Boop. No, really, like...